Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Let's get comfy. I've got my dress caught on my chair. Good start to the week. Okay, let's make a start for this new week. So, welcome to Monday, the 7th of March 2022. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy, and this is your morning message tarot reading. So, we've got some astrology for today. The moon will be in Taurus all day. It will conjunct Uranus, form a sextile to the Sun and Jupiter, who were conjunct on Saturday. Was it Saturday? Yes, it was Saturday, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so reigniting that conjunction, and then squaring Saturn. So we're wide open to new inspirations, innovations. It could be around supporting the Earth with Uranus and the Moon being in Taurus. But there could be difficulties for us as we try and ground those ideas, these sparks of inspiration, or you may run into obstacles or limitations or restrictions. Okay, so even if we do fall into sort of the obstacles and the restrictions, still make a note of those ideas. Once those restrictions are moved, we're likely to be able to find a way to move forward with them. Let's do some cards and see what the cards have to say to support the astrology. So we've got the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. First of all, we're going to get 3 cards to get the theme of today's reading. So what do we need to know for today, the 7th of March 2022? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, support, advice and guidance can you give us to navigate these energies today? What do we need to know for today? Messages from Spirit, please, for the 7th of March 2022. I don't know where 19 came from. My God, I'm back in the last millennium. So, no, the 7th of March 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What do we need to know? Okay, so at the bottom of the card we've got soulmates, blessed, and flexible. Okay, when I turned over the first card, the soulmates, the first thing that came to my mind was Venus and Mars entering Aquarius together. Okay, and then that continued on with the blessed and with flexible. Blessed because, we're being blessed with a month-long conjunction between the divine masculine and divine feminine planets. And a reminder to be flexible and being open to sort of the balance of energies and sort of, let's say, cohabiting together. Those two opposite energies working together. Okay, so let's see what the tarot has to say on the back of that. It's Monday, so we've got the Mystic Mondays. Excuse me. A bit of a frog in my throat. Okay, so let's see. What do we need to know for today, the 7th of March 2022? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. Okay, what advice, support, guidance, help can you give us to navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? Okay, good. What do we need to know? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective for the 7th of March 2022. What do we need to know for today. They're a bit jumpy today, but they're not jumping out. Oops. And then one jumps out. Okay. What do we need to know for today? For the 7th of March 2022. Yay! A message there not to talk too soon. Okay, so the centre of the spread, we've got the King of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the King of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands. We have Justice. We have the Hermit. We have the Fool. And we have Strength. Okay, so we've got one minor arcana in the Ace of Wands, but everything else is either court cards. We've got 3 court cards: King of Wands, King of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. We have the 10 of Wands that jumped out. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have the 9 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. Sorry, the 7 of Wands. Okay, so I'm just going to check, did the Ace and the King of Wands come out yesterday? King of Wands. Empress. No, we just had the King come out yesterday in the Venus position. I thought, was it back before then? No, I'm imagining things. In my head, I thought in the last couple of days we'd had the King and the Ace of Wands coming out together, but we haven't. Maybe I dreamt it, or it was in a different dimension. Anyway, back to our reading. Okay, so where we find ourselves, the King of Wands did come up yesterday. It was in the Venus position. Today it's in the significator position. This is where we are. If we've done the work, the Venus work yesterday, and we've stepped into our power of fire and inspiration around our values, around love and money, then this is where we find ourselves today. We are the King of Wands. The active energy of fire. We're fired up, we're ready to go, but we're in power with it. Not on so as you go through the court cards, the pages are very new, young energy. So sort of the Page of Wands of new inspiration. You're a bit excited and giddy about it. Then you get to the Knight of Wands, and that's the air of fire, and it's very intense and very direct, and we've got to do it now. Then we get to the Queen of Wands, which is the water, fire, and the Queen of Wands, she sits back in her power and holds it all within. And then we get to the King of Wands, and he's the authority. He's fire of fire. He knows his inner fire and inspiration and things like that, and he doesn't have to, fly off all over the place with it. He understands the fire because he is fire of fire. Okay, so that's where we find ourselves today. With that, in the moon position, which is our unconscious, subconscious mind, our intuition and our emotions, we've got the Queen of Swords. We have clarity. We can cut the crap away and be very focused and know what we want and where we want to go. So we've got the fire, we've got the air, we've got the clarity, we've got the inspiration, we've got the clarity. And then the Mercury card for today, which is the mind and our thinking, our intellect, and information and communication, and self-expression. We've got the King of Cups, the Water King. The Water King is sort of the king of the emotions of love. He can be, when I say quite soft, softer than the King of Wands. But the two of them together, they balance the emotion and the inspiration together. Okay, and it's a bit like sort of, opposites attracting, and in alchemy you have sort of the blending of opposites, the fire and the water. This could even be the masculine, the divine masculine, the divine feminine of the kings. Okay, but it's about bringing those two into balance in a way that we can take action with them. Okay, when we do that, it becomes the Ace of Wands. Okay, so the Ace of Wands, this is in the Venus position, which is our values around love and money, relationships, friendships, beauty, harmony, balance, creativity, pleasure and fun in our lives. When we get this balance in harmony, then it's almost like the universe steps in and gives us the gift of a new inspiration, of a new idea to take forward. Okay, because it's in alignment with our values, and when we're in alignment, then sort of we can move forward. The Sun card, which is our conscious mind, it's our core identity, core vitality, inner strength, and how we shine out into the world. Another card of balance. We've got Justice here. Okay, the Libra card. Libra, a planet that is balanced in relationships, always seeking out harmony and balance. And that is what we're being asked to do. Balancing this fire and water with the clarity of the air. Okay, bringing opposites together and sort of juggle. If you remember the last few days, we have had the Two of Pentacles coming out repeatedly. Now it's almost like it's consolidating into something much more powerful. The Mars card, which is how we take action, our ambition, our will, drive, determination, our passion, desires, things like that. Then we've got the Hermit. So it's about making sure that we've gone inside, that we're connected to this balanced energy, that to go outwards, the light shines from within us and carries us forward. Okay, so as we do that, then we come to what's working for us in our life today, and with the Jupiter card, which is good luck, good fortune, hope, opportunity, openings, optimism, expansiveness, truth, justice, freedom. We've got the Fool. We're on the threshold. Everything's in place. We're ready to step out into a new journey. I think this is coming together because Mars and Venus has moved into Aquarius. We've come from the workhorse of Capricorn, and now in the mind we have clarity. We've cut away the crap and balancing those energies, the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and ready to go forward. The Saturn card of what's holding us back. Okay, obstacles, limitations, restrictions, responsibilities, commitments, structure, things like that. Then we've got Strength. Again, another message about connecting into these energies and connecting them within us. Okay, so we're balanced within, then we can go sort of forward without being knocked off balance. Or the card that fell out was the Ten of Wands, making sure we're not overburdened, not taking on responsibilities that aren't ours, things that, old values that aren't relevant in our lives anymore, things that, you said you'll do for other people, and actually, it's just too much. letting it all go, coming back to your centre, coming back to your energy, and connecting in with yourself. The cards from the bottom of the deck were the Nine of Pentacles, which is self-confidence, independence, knowing that you can do it, being, what's the word I'm looking for, being secure on your own, not codependent with anybody else. Not that doesn't mean you can't be in a relationship. Obviously you can be in a relationship, but being in an independent and interdependent relationship rather than codependency. And again, that is coming back to balancing these kings out. And then the Seven of Wands came out as well, being able to defend ourselves. These came out together, that self-confidence, that being able to, again, standing in your own power, okay, connecting into who you are on the inside, and just, when we feel independent in ourselves, when when we've released all the burdens and everything, and we're feeling strong in ourselves, then, we can stand up and be ourselves authentically and step out into the world in that way. So that's today's message. I hope you enjoyed it. If it resonated for you, then please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like notifications on when I'm releasing readings, then please do click on the wiggly bell. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below this video, in the description box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.